You know, having been a police officer for a lot of years, I've seen a lot of stuff, arrested a lot of people, especially for driving under the influence. This was a first. Not saying it doesn't happen, but this was a first. Check this out.
The W.H. Jackson Street is where she turned on to.
Said it was like a mail truck.
Like a mail carrier truck.
Okay.
It was a blonde lady driving it, pretty petite. She was driving in the wrong lane of traffic, and then she kind of swung back over into the lane that she was supposed to be in, which was the turn lane, and she completely cut me and about 5 other cars off. So I honked at her, obviously, and she flipped me off out of the side of the truck and kept rolling, and she just looked drunk.
Okay. All right. I have the call, and I'll go ahead and get one of our officers in the area so we can see if we can locate her. Okay. Did you want to leave your name and number, or just be anonymous?
If they find her, I would like to know because I'd like to report her to the post office.
A USPS mail carrier was arrested mid-shift after witnesses saw her swerving through traffic and delivering mail while drunk. She was spotted driving on the wrong side of the road, flipping off passing cars and tossing solo cups from her truck. Police say she stopped at a party for vodka shots, then got right back behind the wheel to finish her route. The moment officers pulled her over, it's all caught on body cam, and it's wild.
Oh, let's go. Hey, why don't you turn it off for me? Can you turn the vehicle off for me? Come on, switch on this side.
How we doing? Officer Bernthal, Melbourne Police Department. The reason we're stopping you today is you're having trouble maintaining your lane. Are you okay? You seem like you're going through something.
No, I'm alright.
Okay. Have you been drinking today? No? Have you been throwing anything out the window? Any cups? Anything like that? Because we had someone behind you saying you were throwing cups out the window.
And we had the vehicle stop in the correct lane of traffic.
Are you currently?
No, we had the vehicle stop.
No.
Okay. So you haven't been drinking at all today? No? Are you currently on shift? Or are you heading?
Oh, yeah, I'm heading to work.
Okay. All right. Do you have any disabilities, anything like that?
PTSD.
PTSD, that's it? Do you have your ID on you?
No.
Okay. What's your name? What's that?
She's the gray Mustang Mach-E.
So you got locked into your phone? Are you having trouble getting your password right?
No, I was trying to charge it.
You're trying to charge it and you couldn't open it up, anything?
No.
If you pay close attention, you'll notice her speech was slightly slurred while speaking with officers, an early sign of impairment. But keep watching as officers begin to uncover even more evidence proving she was drunk.
I don't know if there's registration or insurance for it, anything like that.
No, there's not.
Okay. What's your area where you deliver?
Melbourne, 640 East New Haven.
640 East New Haven. Okay, so you're all around this area?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any reason you're driving all over the road?
No.
Okay, because we got multiple calls saying that you were driving in the opposite lane of travel. We got behind you and you were in the opposite lane of travel. Are you going through something emotionally?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I lost a baby.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Other than that, no.
Okay. Nothing else that would be affecting your driving? Okay. So you're just driving in the opposite lane of travel because you're not paying attention?
I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to get my phone because the supervisor was calling me. I was like...
Okay. Do you have anything illegal in the vehicle? Any alcohol,
no.
drugs, anything like that? Okay.
Do you see any signs in the camera? For it make sure she's out of the car?
Do you mind...
We'll have her walk to the side of the road.
Yeah. Do you mind taking the key out, putting this in park? Take the key out of the ignition. Is it in park?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I hold on to the car keys?
No.
No?
I don't think so. It's postal.
Okay. Do you mind stepping out of the vehicle? Because we are going to be doing field sobriety exercises to you because I do believe you are under the influence of...
Okay.
Don't reach for anything. You go ahead, step out. All right, we're gonna walk over here. Yeah, right over here to where this black car is. You're good. All the way up to this black car, you see where all those lines are? Hey, do you have a AR? Okay. So have you been using, you've been drinking, anything like that? Have you ever had issues with your current job with any of those?
No, never.
No complaints made about your driving, anything like that?
Never.
Do you have anything illegal on you?
No.
When we did the traffic stop, I was watching you the entire time. What did you shove in your pocket? Was it a weapon or something?
I just have my keys,
And what's that right there?
a lighter, and
Okay.
that's it.
Do you mind if I search you?
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll conduct the pat down.
Yeah.
Just for weapons, okay? Just because we
Yeah,
asked,
no.
we asked
Go
everybody.
ahead.
That.
I don't have no problem.
That's it.
You can put your arm down.
You can pat me down, but you can't hold on to my keys.
This is being videotaped for courtroom presentation in the event it does go to court. I am now requesting that you perform several physical and verbal exercises to determine your ability to perform the exercises and follow simple instructions. Do not begin any of the exercises until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes.
Put your feet together and your arms at your side.
Hi, I'm Brett.
And I'm Jonathan.
This is Darla.
Alright, you see my finger right here?
Yep.
Alright.
So what you're about to see right now is called HGN, or the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. And what this test does is this test helps the police officer determine if the person is impaired by alcohol. And the reason being is because when you are intoxicated with alcohol, or ETOH as we used to call it when I was a police officer, when the officer asks you to follow his finger or the stimulus with just your eyes, normally somebody who's intoxicated cannot do it. Their eyes jump when they get in certain positions, which is involuntary and it's something that they can't control. I used to love this test because the person can't hide it unless they have what's called natural nystagmus, but that's pretty rare. But if you watch as he's moving his finger, you'll notice her head moves with his finger, which is a clear sign that she's impaired, that she can't even follow his finger with just her eyes.
Follow my fingers with your eyes only, keeping your head still. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Keep looking at my finger until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Alright.
So what he's looking for here is to see if her eye is jumping. It's called horizontal gaze at 45 degrees or maximum deviation, which is going to be all the way out. And he holds it there because her eyes will do this, which is a clue for
You step
impairment.
over to this line over here. You see the straight line. If you want to go back here towards the back of it. All right, put your left foot on the line with your right foot in front of it, touching heel to toe. Keep your arms at your side and stay in this position until I tell you to begin. Arms down at your side. Do you understand?
Yes.
When I tell you to, take 9 heel-to-toe steps up the line, touching heel to toe. When you get to the 9th step, leave your front foot on the line. With your back foot, take several small steps around so you're facing back down the line. And then take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line.
So, side to side?
I'm about to show you. Foot still on the line. 1,
Turn around.
2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to 9. Yes or no? Do you understand these instructions?
Yes.
Okay.
He's already messed up because he told her to stay on the line until he tells her to move.
Turn.
Her turn is
That was
wrong,
right,
I can tell you already.
You were counting out loud.
I did.
Okay.
So turn.
That would be the next step after 9. Do you not remember what I said to you? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have you go stand back in the shade over here. Are you completed with that Are you done with that exercise?
No.
Do you understand these instructions?
Yes.
You may now begin.
And on this particular test, some of the clues are uses arms for balance, steps off the line, incorrect number of steps, improper turn.
All right, based on my observations, I believe you to be impaired. Now's your time to be really truthful with me. Have you had anything to drink today?
Yeah.
Okay. How recently did you have something to drink?
About 3 hours ago, I didn't sleep last night.
Okay, so you had something 3 hours ago. What were in those cups that you were throwing out the window?
I didn't throw any cups out the window.
So a vehicle was behind you the entire time, and they watched you throw stuff out the window. So.
I didn't throw anything out the window.
Did something? I know your door was open. Did it fall out the window? You had a red Solo cup, right?
Red Solo?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
What are we gonna find in the truck?
Nothing.
Mail?
Just meal.
Okay. And how much did you have to drink?
Just one.
One what?
One vodka.
One vodka? How tall? One vodka to me.
No, it's like maybe two shots.
2 shots? What time ago was that? What time? Are you tracking all this?
Probably about 45 minutes ago.
45 minutes ago right now?
You know, I was a cop for 33 years, and if I investigated 100 DUIs, I'm just throwing a round number out, 98 people, when you asked them how many drinks did they have, always said 2 beers or 2 drinks. I don't know what it is with that, but they always say that they only had 2 drinks.
Did you have it at?
On Riverview.
Were you, like with who? Like your friends or?
Personal.
No, it's okay.
Just like personal.
Like how did you get it? How did you get it?
From the client.
Were you delivering mail over there? You were delivering mail at a house?
Yeah, and it was like the 50th birthday party.
Okay. How long did you stay over there?
About maybe 10, 15.
10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I took my 10-minute break then.
Okay, and then how many drinks did you have again? I'm sorry, you said 5?
2. No, I didn't say 5.
You said how many?
2.
And you're
2
like
shots vodka.
And you're like this off 2 shots of vodka?
I don't ever drink.
You don't ever drink? Did you say you drunk last night?
No.
So the first time you were drinking was today?
Yeah, I haven't drank in like 6 months because I was pregnant.
Okay.
And then I got rid of the miscarriage. Or got rid of the baby.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more exercise. Why don't you walk to the front of this? Or sorry, did you have any more questions?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Just walk to one more exercise. Walk to this front of this car.
Huh?
What? Have you ever been arrested before?
No.
No. Okay. Face the car.
Face the car.
You're okay. Okay.
Pardon me.
Let's have a conversation real quick.
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
What? Cigarettes out of the truck. Tell me what was going on.
Yeah, so we were driving my son home. He has a little thing he's doing this weekend with jiu-jitsu down past Ugali. Yeah, that's what we do to him all the time. He hates it. And we were driving towards Palm Bay. We got towards WH Jackson, and she was driving in the wrong direction on US 1, so cars were honking at her. She managed to get back over into the turn lane, turning onto WH Jackson.
Okay, so you guys...
Or whatever. What is it called? I always say the name wrong.
It used to be Line Street.
I'm not from here originally.
It's WH Jackson.
Okay.
So just so I'm clear and I'm understanding the portrait we're painting here, you guys are southbound from O'Galley. When you get near the area of Jackson, southbound on US 1, you see her. Is she in the center lane or is she in the complete northbound lane of travel?
So say there's these 3 lanes and here's the middle turn lane. She's in this lane, coming the wrong direction, coming this way.
Okay, so she's coming northbound?
Yes. In a south.
In the furthest left southbound lane?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So people are honking at her. She gets over into the turn lane. She proceeds to decide to take that turn at that very moment in front of me and about 4 other cars. I honked the horn. She flipped me off like this, hanging out the side of the truck.
That's cool.
So I said, okay. I said, I think she's drunk. I said, I think I need to go see what her truck number is. So we flipped around at the next major intersection. I was able to find her on WH Jackson in front of a house. So I got the on the corner of what? Canal
Street in Jackson. Okay.
That house that's on the very corner there. And I couldn't see who was in the truck at first, so I kind of waited around to make sure that it was the right driver. And but I didn't want to bring attention to us, so I kind of got down the road and I started filming her, and she was all over the road. I'm talking couldn't stay in one lane, all over the road. And then, I mean, driving over curbs. She almost hit the back end of a van full speed, probably going about 50 miles per hour down that road.
Now, the female that they're talking to right now, is that the female that flipped you off?
That is her, yes.
Okay. So it's safe to say that this female is the same female from the origination point of our call for service.
Absolutely, because I saw her hanging out of the side of the truck. That's what I was confirming by hanging out by the truck.
Okay.
Once I got the number, I wanted to make sure, because they were upstanding, she was grabbing stuff out of the back of the truck, so all I could see was the lower half like this. So I waited for her to turn back around before I confirmed that, and I called you guys back and said, hey, I've got the truck number now.
Gotcha, because it wasn't just a mailbox delivery, it was like she had to get something out and take it up.
Yeah, there was actually an old man with a cane that walked out of that house and came down the driveway. I don't know if she handed the stuff to him physically. I was kind of out of the way by then.
Okay.
But drunk drivers are my thing. I do not, if I see them, I'm going to get as close to them as possible, get their information if I can, and report it.
And Officer Luke is doing their evaluation of that right now.
Yeah, because I figured, I know a lot of different situations happen. She was either having a medical emergency or she's intoxicated somehow.
And where the dang ignition is. I need her giant key ring. I'll figure it out. Never made that decision before.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and stand up for me?
Yeah. We're going to go to the police department, okay? I got your phone, okay? Is your supervisor... You have her number?
Yeah.
You got it? And then we'll if you need to, we'll have to make a call.
Hello.
Hey, this is FTO Luke on the other side. This is FTO Luke with Melbourne Police Department. What was your name again?
Kate.
I'm out here with Kate at University in Babcock. She's going to jail today, or correction, University in Lipscomb. Are you working right now? Are you a postal service supervisor? Yeah, she's getting arrested today. She is drunk. She's on. Oh, actually, we just got another one that showed up. Yeah, I guess another guy in a postal truck just showed up. Oh. Yeah, she was in the mail truck, almost hit vehicles. She was being followed. Yeah, so we're going to be taking her to jail. And she told me to call you. Yeah, we're at Lipscomb University. 82, 23 this one. All right, hold on. Are you the manager?
No, he was passing by.
You passing by?
Somebody just told me that, the police mail trucks.
Oh, okay. 82, go ahead.
Yes.
By the end of the stop, there was no doubt. Slurred speech, erratic driving, witness statements, and her own confession sealed the case.
You know, just looking at her sitting there in the police car, you can tell she's intoxicated. Like I said, for me, I dealt with it a lot, so eventually you can just see the signs, and it's sad, really, because I, I'd be surprised if she kept her job after that. I've seen situations like that happen. I've seen where officers have gotten DUIs and were able to retain their job because it was a misdemeanor crime. It's just sad. I'm just glad that nobody was hurt, that the van that she almost rear-ended never happened. I mean, people don't realize whether you're impaired, whether you're tired, or whether you're on drugs or something. I mean, dangerous. You could really end up hurting somebody. So, good job on the police officers for responding and getting there in time and getting her off the road. So, anyway, make sure you guys like this video if you haven't already. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And as always, I love you guys, and I will check you on the next one later.